Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. And already we're underway here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Villa, Bonaventura battling down that right flank, and it's Calhanoglu. Gnabry. He's picked him out. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Calhanoglu. Milan making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Hernandez. And it's played forward. That'll be a throw-in. Caldara. Villa. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Suso. Calhanoglu. Rebic looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Perisic. And it's Alaba. Shula. Calabria. Really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Bonaventura. Tries to... Up he gets! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Milan grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Perisic. Alaba has come steaming up from the back for this. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Calhanoglu. Villa. Calabria. Bonaventura. Just brushed off the ball there. Bonaventura concedes a free kick for that. Thiago. Keeper's ball. Calabria. Hernandez. Caldara. Bonaventura does have an assist to his name. Romagnoli. Hernandez. Bonaventura. Rebic. Bullock battles to win it back. Bonaventura. Sousa. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And the first half is done.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Gnabry does well to read it and intercepts. Muller. Gnabry plotting from out on the right-hand side. Lewandowski. Gnabry.
Bayern Munich making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Hernandez. Caldara. Sousa. Rebic. Bonaventura. Caldara. Billia. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Billia. Sousa. Bonaventura. Piontek. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rebic. Neuer will lay claim to that. Oh, well intercepted, really alerts the danger. Romagnoli. Calhanoglu. Billia. Lewandowski gets it back. He's played him through. He's got away. It's Muller! They did it! Right back in the game!
Bayern Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heavily.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Calhanoglu. Milan look to me as if they've been rocked by that goal.
Yeah, they say that 2-0 is a dangerous lead to have, but obviously only if you concede the next, and that they've done now, so they've got to put the nervousness to one side and get back to what they were doing before.
Bonaventura. Caldara. Calhanoglu. And it's Sousa. Bonaventura. Sousa. Suso not easily shrugged off the ball. Piontek. Oh, that is on, and the finish! Biglia. Sousa. Looking to go deep.
Milan are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Well, that's where he wants it. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Caldara. Calabria. Caldara. The final 5 minutes. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Rebic. Bonaventura. Biglia. Calabria. Sousa. Out towards the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Can't get the better of his opposite number. But they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that is that. Milan have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The San Siro, for so long Milan's fortress, decorated top to bottom in the colours of the famous Rossoneri. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Has he picked him out? It's got big chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Up to meet it! Boateng plays it forward. Bayern Munich have a free kick. Schüller tries to get it forward quickly. Pavard. Thiago. Jerome Boateng. Kimmich. Thiago. Thiago goes looking. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Goalkeeper's ball. Bonaventura. Milan applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Calabria. Biglia. Milan going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Thiago battles to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Perisic really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Pavard does well there, alert. Gnabry tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gnabry. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Piontek. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Bonaventura. And here's Çalhanoğlu. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He gets past his man. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? And it's Bonaventura. He's gone for it! Surely this time! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Çalhanoğlu. Suso. Rebic. Has a hit! Goal! Milan!
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Milan break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over. Milan really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak
In he flies! Really well taken goal. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Bayern Munich grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Rebic Proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. And through to the goalkeeper. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Romagnoli. And it's Suso. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? He's got away. Lewandowski. Gnabry hits one! And this could be the final action of the first half. Donnarumma can claim that. Forward it goes. And the first half is done. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Milan can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose. They can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
A really good feat. Rebic turns and goes back. Chance to shoot! Çalhanoğlu. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Decent hit from there. Perisic. Thiago. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Schüller. Jerome Boateng. Kimmich. Out to the left it goes. Going through. Perisic drills one. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Bayern Munich have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Çalhanoğlu. Hernandez. Rebic. Foot in. Lewandowski. He's set up one goal so far. And he's just the keeper to Lewandowski!
Lewandowski really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
And it's Gnabry. And here's Perisic. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Piontek. Over to the left. Gets away from his opponents. Çalhanoğlu. That intervention was very necessary. Lewandowski. Romagnoli needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Piontek with a delicate ball. Bonaventura has a hit! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Piontek. Neuer catches it safely.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Nice touch. What an adventurous run from a defender. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. And it's Rodriguez. That is terrific skill. Schüller drives it forward. Bonaventura. Calabria. Samu Castillejo provides an outlet. Time to deliver. Timely intervention.
Milan are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Piontek. Rebic. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Milan with a chance here to increase their lead. He's gone direct. That was travelling. Teresic. Just brushed off the ball there. Piontek. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Almost there, and the players can feel it. Caldara. 2 minutes to be added on. Lewandowski. Pavard. Coman. And there goes the final whistle. Milan win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.